Namaste everyone. I want to talk about self-esteem today, especially to women, but this could also apply to guys too, because everybody suffers from, low self-esteem from time to time. But I see a lot of women, especially, with a lot of low self-esteem, with body image issues, and they just think that they're not pretty enough or they're not thin enough. They don't have society standards of what they consider beauty. And the youngest generation now, they have the lowest self-esteem because they are having a lot of trouble finding love. Especially for the young women, they might probably never have a boyfriend like I did in my 20s. So they can't find a boyfriend, they can't find someone, and they believe it's because of the way they look. Okay, and let me tell you something, it has nothing to do with the way you look, okay? Because back then in the old days, everyone had a mate, okay? Everyone was connected. But now we have cell phones, now we have computers, now we have TVs, and everybody's glued to that, okay? And nobody is interested in connecting, okay, anymore. No one is interested in having a relationship anymore. So women are being programmed that they're not beautiful, okay? And that's why they're not finding anybody. That's just a lie. And the guys are being programmed that they're too young, okay, to commit. And they should have all the fun they can, okay? Well, I'm actually wrong. I think the men are programmed to watch Instagram all day. Naked women on Instagram all day. So once they do that, why would they want a relationship for? You know what I mean? When they get it for free. And if some of them make it out of the Instagram mentality, they're going to probably waste your time. Okay? Very rarely would you find someone that's, serious. Now, when I was in my 20s, I had MySpace. And I had met this guy named Johnny by there. He was like an artist, cool guy. And I connected with him because, he did, music just like me. So we got to meet up, and I actually liked him. And I believed he liked me. And for a whole entire month, I was talking to this guy. We never did anything, but I was talking to him. And we were meeting up and, stuff like that. And I remember we would talk for hours on the phone till like 3 o'clock in the morning. And all this time, I thought this guy was serious because he was asking me, serious questions, like what do I want in a family, what do I want for the future. And I was like, wow, I actually found someone, someone that's serious. This guy's, he has everything that I could ever think of. But little did I know that this guy liked to talk. After a month of talking, I finally asked him, what does he want to do? And he's like, oh, I want to be your boyfriend. Would you like to be my girlfriend? And I said, yeah, you seem like a good guy, cool guy. The next day, this guy totally disappeared, okay? And I was wondering for a whole month where this guy went, what happened? Was I a really bad person or something? And then it turns out that about 6 months later, I enlisted on Plenty of Fish and I was looking through people. And you gotta kind of have to do that because everybody seems to be online and not on the streets, Nobody notices you when you're walking in the streets, okay? Much less start a conversation with you. So I kind of had to resort to these online things even though I wasn't a fan of it. But anyways, this guy was on Plenty of Fish with a picture playing pool, and then on status seeking he was seeking a person to talk to, and I was in disbelief. I was like, this guy is 23 years old, adult, and all he is seeking is to talk online. Now I was disgusted. I had just wasted my time, my sleep, which I value a lot, on this idiot. People are in fluoride and they want the dumbest things in life. Talking at 23 years old. And after that, it was the same scenario over and over and over again. And I was like, oh my God, what is this? Then after that, I started to ask, hey, do you want to commit? Do you want to get married or you just want to talk? Oh no, I want to see how this goes because I'm too young to commit. Well, then I don't want to talk to you. You're too young to commit. You're my age. Yeah, but well, guys, they're a little bit more behind in maturity than girls, It's like, that's only 3 years apart. Women reach puberty at age 13, men at 16. That's only 3 years apart, not 100 years. I mean, the people are just retarded. Next thing the guy would say is like, well, I kind of want experience, because I'm young and, this is something you will never understand because guys, they're capable of loving more than one woman. However, women are more faithful to one man. And I said, really? Now, this is the delusional indoctrination that is shown on music videos. Okay, women are very capable of loving more than one man, especially if she's attracted to multiple. Okay, I've been attracted to multiple at once. It doesn't mean I'm going to go and have multiple, but I have. If you didn't know that before, I'm telling you. These are the usual idiotic, stupid conversations that you will have with the average zombies if you do decide to go and date out there, okay? So I'm just telling you that if you feel bad about yourself or unpretty or whatever, it's not you, okay? It's the culture. And if I'm telling you, if you're brave enough to go date out here in this culture, then you might have low self-esteem. Okay, so you better check up on that. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and namaste.